let's stand it. This is science class again, lesson 5, Mrs. Sheila Basco. Shall we enter the class? Now we are going to learn about a boy who goes to Mumbai, and then we'll continue the class. Now the main objectives, the main values of this lesson are difference between a home and a house. The parts of a house are the rooms of the house. The time spent by the family members in each room. The uninvited animals which live along with us. How to keep our house and the surroundings clean. When and how do we decorate a house. This is all the values we are going to learn. The first one by one, value by value, we'll see. The first value, the difference between a house and a home. When does a house become a home? A house is made up of walls and doors, and it's made up of rocks and bricks. But the home is made up of the relationships, love and care. Here is the hero of the lesson is Chotu. Chotu is a small boy. He travels to Mumbai alone for the first time. When he enters a city, there is a heavy rain. He is not able to take any place. He is just wet, drenched. So, he is looking for a safe place to stay. So, he got a big cement pipes. Usually must have seen at the sides of the roads. That pipe he has taken a shelter. Now you could see extra pictures to show you how the people in the crowded city take the shelter in the cement pipes. How we are blessed living in a separate beautiful house. Now we'll go to the Chotu's cement pipe. He has divided the pipe into a sleeping place, a drawing place and the guest place, all that. Now he's got a guest, Monu. He's also a boy. He has came to Mumbai. Then he's become friends. He also allowed him to stay along with him. Most of the time they sit in the drawing room where they're supposed to receive the guests, and they talk for a long time and sleep together. And in a house, mostly we have people like, this is what I am giving an answer. You can change the answer according to your house. We have grandparents, father, mother and brothers and sisters. Some houses, uncle, aunties also will stay along with us. Chotu divided the pipe into different parts. There are the different parts. What are the different parts he has divided into? Even in our house, we divided the house into different parts. We have a hall or the guest room. We have a bedroom. We have a kitchen, a dining room, washing room, and we have a garage, and we have a balcony. All this in a Paka house we have. We need a house to live in. A house protects us from a very strong weather, cold, rain, wild animals and thief. In a Paka house or a complete house or a big house will have a drawing room, dining room, guest room, bedroom, garage, everything. Now the first one is the drawing room where we receive the guests and we'll give them snacks. And next is a bedroom where we'll sit and talk, rest and sleep. Most of the time we share our school things, office things will be shared in the bedrooms. Here is the kitchen. Mummy will make us a delicious meals. And she always, with love, she'll be working all the time to keep it clean and cook. And food is served on a dining room where we sit and eat and enjoy a meal and thank our mama with a kiss or with a nice wordings. Very good, tasty, delicious and all that. This is the extra grains are stored in the storeroom. This is our washroom to keep ourselves clean. A study room, this is your room, your special room. Now, how much time every person in each part of the house spent? Is there any person who with particular number of time, families spend more time in that? Is there any part of the house where a particular person never visits? For example, how much time need to spend each part of your house? See, sleeping time is more. We'll spend a lot of time in sleeping, and study time is more. We'll spend, and half an hour for sleep, taking bath and cleaning ourselves, eating, dining room, kitchen. Very rarely we visit. Something you want to ask mommy, you go, just come for 10 minutes. Then number of your family spend more time. That is our mother. Most of the time she spends her time in the kitchen. The next is our grandfather. Parents, grandparents, old people cannot walk in the floor very easily. That's why very slowly they will not come to the kitchen. The food is going to their dining. From there they go to the hall or they go to the bedroom and for resting. Now this differs in each house. Suppose daddy works in the office, he sits in the office room. Uninvited guest. When the house is not clean, see how many people are entering a house. See the lizard enjoying climbing up and down. See the housefly so active and flying, and ants, mosquitoes, rats, spider and cockroaches. These are all, if you see in the night, they'll be walking around and they're dancing around. These people we are not invited. When the house is not neat, when the house is not clean, they will come and take their place. They will eat the food. They will be playing all around our house. But they will create lot of diseases. So we have to keep our house clean. How to keep our house clean? Sweeping, mopping, arranging, washing. All this we can do by cleaning the house. Cleaning with the disinfectant like phenol, Dettol, all that we will use and we'll clean it. Things we use it for cleaning: brooms, a long broom, short broom, and we have dusters, we have cloths, special cloths for cleaning and polishing, bins, that is dust bins and dust covers. All this we have a special cloth for cleaning tables, special cloth for cleaning kitchen tables. All that we have. These are the cleaning things. Then we have a stick to take off the cobwebs. All this long sticks with a brush. Then we have brushes for different purposes to clean our taps, clean our interior part of anything. We have brushes, long brush, short brush, toilet brush, kitchen brush. All that we have so many things to clean. Apart from this, we use a lot of chemicals, acids, Domex, phenyl, Dettol. All this we use it. Now, how we use our toilets? We have to use our toilets. Before using it, you have to flush out. After using it, you have to flush out. After that, you have to wash your hand with the soap and water. This is what Gandhiji did when he was in the ashram. Those days there was no toilet. They are supposed to clean their own excreta, their own waste. Those days Gandhiji did himself. See, such a great man, great lesson for us. Now in our school toilets, it's very neat, it's very clean. Our sweepers, our so-called helpers will clean the toilets, and we have to keep it clean by pouring it water. The sweepers use the disinfectant phenyl, Dettol, and for cleaning the this one. After cleaning, we have to keep our houses neat and clean and decorative. Any occasion, for example, if it is Diwali, Pongal, or Christmas or Eid, we decorate it with lot of lights, color papers, color stars, beautiful things. We hang it around the houses, diyas, lamps, candles, scented candles, all this we use it, and cereal sets, all this we use it to decorate our houses. Then we decorate our houses in special occasions for kids' birthdays, mummy daddy's anniversaries, 80th birthdays, 100th birthdays, any special pujas. All these days we make rangolis, we put the lighted candles and diyas and put color lights, and we use lot of colorful things to make the house colorful and attractive. These are all making us happy. When you clean the house and decorate the house, making us so happy and so special those days. And you just see so many colorful materials are available for Christmas, New Year, Pongal, Diwali, Eid and everything. I think you have enjoyed the lesson. The moral of the lesson is be single. It's not this one. See, this Chotu is such a brave boy. He faced bravely and taken a shelter in a small place, and he earned money and sent it to the family. This is what we have to be, very brave and nice too, and adjust the situations. Thank you, children. Stay safe.